Hey, what's going on everyone? Slothcakes here, and welcome back to some more Battle Operation 2. Now today I got a fun match for you guys. I'm going to be using the level 2, 400 cost, general type, Gouf flight test type. I pulled this guy recently, and he is so much fun. When this guy came out, I wanted him so bad. When his other unit came out, the Gouf flight type, I wanted that guy so bad. I finally got one of them. I really want the other one. But let me show you guys my build right here. And I gotta say, this guy is a ton of fun. He's a very unique suit. And while the ability to fly has been toned down since transformable mobile suits were released, he's still very unique. Because unlike transformable mobile suits, this guy just hovers. He doesn't, when he transforms, he doesn't go forward constantly. He can just stay mid-air suspended and keep on firing. Also, this guy doesn't really change when he goes into air. Everything he can do on the ground, he can do in the air besides tackling. Other than that, you can use all your guns, you can melee, and you can even dodge roll in the air. And this flight system, it's just a ton of fun to use. Now, this is an early match of me, but I am trying to learn the guy, so I am going to make mistakes, but I do want to talk about those mistakes so you guys won't make them. But it's just a lot of fun, and I will definitely post this guy again. It's, like I said, very unique, very annoying to deal with, which is what I want to talk about. But let me run through the weapons. So, his weapons are pretty simple. He's got 3 of them, not including the melee. Bazooka, don't need to go through that. Giant bazooka, all good. We got finger Vulcans. Very similar to the Gouf's finger Vulcans, except he fires 2 of them. Good amount of ammo, actually does an alright amount of damage for what it is, and the range is pretty surprising. So if you take flight, you can still harass people with those Vulcans. If you land enough of them, you will stun, and if you come from behind from someone while flying, it's going to take them a while to turn around and to look up. Next we got leg missiles. Fairly simple weapons. You shoot small ones and you shoot them fairly fast. Now, if you're moving while shooting them, they're kind of inaccurate to very inaccurate, so you do want to at least slow down a little bit while firing them. While in the air, it's a little easier because you can just hide behind something or use something as cover, and these missiles coming down at someone is a very fun thing to do. Now, you can use simple combos. Bazooka stun into Vulcans, bazooka stuns into missiles. You can even melee while you're in the air, like I said. So you can bazooka stun into back air, into back melee, which is your shoulder tackle. Now going into your melee, it's the blow, and his melee is something you're gonna have to practice. Now you can clearly see that this guy's ground movement is a Dom type. He has hover legs. So that means everything you do is going to carry momentum, including your melee. Now his back melee being a shoulder tackle, very similar to the Zaku Sniper shoulder tackle, it has a very slow startup. Now this means that if you do this, you're going to be carrying momentum and you can completely miss your target. I did this a few times in this match, which I apologize for, but just be careful about that. But because of that as well, if you bazooka someone or stun them with any means and try to melee, you have to be fairly quick, because if you're not, they're gonna dodge roll. Especially if you're in the air, it's very weird to back melee in the air, just because of how you hover and how momentum's carried. Also, because of the idea of stunning, going up to them, meleeing, and boosting out of the melee animation, that consumes a lot of boost. And while you're in flight mode consistently consumes a lot of boost. So doing that combo by design is gonna consume a majority of your boost. So there's a chance you might overboost yourself or overheat yourself, so be very careful about that if you want to go for a melee. But a big thing is map awareness and matchup awareness, because you want to know where you can land. You don't always need to land on ground level, and if you do overheat yourself with your thrusters, you're gonna fall straight down. However, if you're close to terrain you do fall a little bit, and if you land within a short time, you will immediately go into like your regular movement, and it just can keep you moving. You don't want to be too high in the air when you overheat yourself, just because you're going to get some landing animation and it's going to just ruin your day. That being said, also that carries over when doing your dodge roll in the air. If you dodge roll towards like any terrain downwards, you'll just slide against the ground. Instead, you know, if you dodge roll, you're gonna overheat yourself, and if you dodge roll while you're in flight mode in the air, you're gonna get that dodge roll in, then you're gonna fall straight down, so be careful. Speaking about that, a very dangerous thing about this guy is getting staggered or stunned while you're in the air. Because if you get staggered or stunned, and just as a fair warning, the very fast shots or things like machine guns are very hard for you to deal with because they can consistently shoot you. You're gonna fall straight down if you get staggered or stunned, and while you're falling down, you can still get hit. So, you get staggered, you're falling downwards, you're getting hit, you land on the ground, you get hit again, you're gonna get up, you're gonna have most of your health gone, so you wanna be careful about that. So you want to choose who to harass. You being a general type, you know, you can pick on the raid if you want to. If the support is slow or just has an inaccurate weapon, you can pick on them as well. Choose your fights wisely. Because this suit, again, depending the matchup, you can just ruin someone's game. And that's especially so against the raid type version of him, which again, I don't want to talk about because I'll talk about if I get him. I want to keep each mobile suit in the video. But I'm definitely going to play him again. He's a very fun suit to play. I am doing a lot of bad things. This is an early match of me playing this guy, so I'm not too comfortable with the flight system. I'm being a lot more passive. I'm not the most comfortable using melee with this guy. But I do see a lot of people just go up and just firstly tackle the hell out of people. Maybe I'll do that eventually, but as of right now, I'm keeping it at a distance, which, you know, might lose out on a lot of damage and kills. But, you know, practice makes perfect. But I do recommend this guy a lot if you have him. He's a Gouf with a jetpack. Just attach some wings onto the Gouf and this is your guy. It's a fun suit. It's just like, it's a very unique playstyle that you don't get a lot. Similar to like the assault gun tank or the Kidō. It's a playstyle that you're not gonna find in any other mobile suit, which just makes this guy it's just a unique suit. Even compared to the transforming mobile suits, he can be very annoying. Especially if you have this guy with his raid brethren in the same team, that just makes things really difficult. And you know, sometimes you can catch a team that just has really bad aim, and you're just gonna have a great game. But also, because there's only 2 mobile suits with this system, some people don't know how to deal with it, so you can take advantage of that. But anyways, this was the Gouf Flight Test Type, not to be mistaken with the... What is it? The Gouf Flight Test Type? Or is this the Gouf Flight, I always forget the name. Oh no, it's the Gouf Flight Prototype is the raid one. The Gouf Flight Test Type is this guy. Very weird naming, but let's not get into that. But anyways, that was this guy. Hope you guys enjoyed this match. Like usual at the end of every video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment of what you think. But anyways, here's my score. Hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you next time.